Welcome back to the Prairie Shepherd. My name is Ben, this is Grim, and today what we're talking about is whether or not you should neuter your dog. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and tune in to find out more.
Yes, good boy.
Their dog neutered for obvious reasons. Kind of share a connection with that. But it was fine, no problems occurred until about, I would say he was turning 2 years old. And it wasn't any problems with Grim. The only problem with Grim is that as a 2-year-old dog, he started producing these pheromones that let off. And it lets every dog in the area know that he is an adult male. And some dogs who aren't neutered, or who are neutered, don't like that scent. It makes them very upset. They're upset that they are neutered. And they don't know how to take it, especially if they've never been really exposed to that many dogs who's producing that scent. They could get very angry, and it's like you could feel the tension once they step in the room. You could cut it with a knife, and they would attack Grim to the point where I had to stop bringing him to the dog park. And even though I didn't like the dog park that much, sometimes it's a good way to let a dog be socialized and to get out energy, especially being around other dogs. The only problem with the dog park is some people do not train their dogs, and they do not care whether their dogs are unruly or not. Some of them don't even step in to try to stop anything from happening. And some of the situations shouldn't even occur, really, to tell you the truth. So it's like, then I didn't want to take him to the dog park anyway. It's crazy. I have one situation where a man came up to me after his dog attacked a Grim, and Grim did the thing that he should have. He just walked away. He didn't attack the dog or do anything back, really. Grim just walked away and went about his business. Now his hackles went up, because he felt like that dog was being terrible, which it was. But the whole point is, after the guy comes up, he's like, "Oh, it's just like a fight in high school." Like, no, it wasn't. His dog was intent on probably trying to wound Grim. He grabbed him and pinned him on the ground. I was like, I don't think that was like a fight in high school. And I've done martial arts for a very long time, 16 years and counting. And I don't think that was like a fight in high school. I don't think it was at all. It was pretty terrible. And everybody in the dog park was appalled at that day. But I noticed it started happening more and more with other people's dogs. And I started to think, like, why is everybody's dog attacking mine? Until I looked into it even further, and then I found out, yeah, dogs will attack your dog just because he's not neutered. And the people whose dogs are neutered, they have an extra responsibility of training their dogs to not do that. Here's my second thing. This is the second part of why I think that you shouldn't get your dog neutered. Because what does it really solve? Whether or not you're going to breed your dog or not. If you're not going to breed your dog, you're simply not going to do it. And if your dog accidentally gets a hold of another dog, how did you let that situation happen? Because you have to take some of the blame on that. That just doesn't occur all the time. I know, because I own a dog who's not neutered. And I feel like it was a lie created to get people to neuter their dogs, to further their cause for some sort of medical scare. I truly do believe it. Because there's certain situations where, because of medical reasons, you have to neuter your dog. But other than that, it's not going to do much but damage your dog psychologically. You get them neutered too early, it's going to damage their maturity growth. You get them neutered too late, there is no point of doing it in the first place. And it's not going to make your dog less aggressive. Like I said, Grim wasn't attacking these dogs. These dogs were attacking him. It didn't make them less aggressive by being neutered. It just made them more scared of what seemed to be different to them. In fact, I feel like your dog will probably be more happy without you mutilating the dog. Now, whether or not you want to breed your dog or not breed your dog, it is completely your business. And I could see like neutering being a thing if we suffered with a problem like in other countries where they have dogs roaming the streets and it's like real terrible. But most places I've been, even when I lived in cities like California, I've never seen dogs really roaming the streets in packs ready to attack people. That's usually not a problem that we have in this country. So it makes me wonder why they even push for neutering your pet in the first place. So, what do you think? Should you neuter your dog? Should you not? Go ahead and comment below and let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the video, and there's no judgment here.